to my channel. I know I made an introduction video a month and a half ago and then I kind of just disappeared. It's because your girl's been really going through it and I really needed this time to kind of retreat, spend some time with myself, recharge, take care of myself, and I'm back and I'm feeling great. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about I guess taking care of ourselves and how it relates to the art that I've been doing and just life in general. So I've been working on my mental health consciously for maybe like the past 5 to 7 years, and it has been a journey. Like, I've had moments where I've felt so much ecstasy and I'm like, this is it, like I'm never gonna be sad again, but surprise! That's not how it works. So it's been a long journey, but overall where I am right now I feel really good. So I wanted to share a little bit about how I got here and also acknowledge the fact that like it's just gonna keep getting better. Like, if this is where I'm at right now, I'm so excited to see what the future holds, honestly. I might get a little bit emotional talking about this, but okay. So a couple of things that I've been working on is like shifting my perceptive of like what even it is I'm struggling with. I think a couple of years ago I would have said, hey, I'm a Swanee and I'm living with depression and anxiety, and it was a very defining label for me, and I made sure to always talk about it like that because I don't look depressed. Like, I look like I grew up my whole life like just being that person that laughs so much and is always like silly and whatever. Well, like, if you know me very personally then you know, but on the outside I didn't look depressed, I didn't sound depressed until I started talking about it. You know what, I'm actually struggling. So I think at the time that was really important to me, but as I'm growing and processing everything that's happened to me when I was younger, I kind of view it more like I was a child going through a lot, and my body was coping the way it knew how. And that could be like it being on overdrive and like my heart rate always high and I'm like always nervous, always ready to fight but don't have the strength to, you know? So was it like a response to the environment, or am I just like a depressed person? Let me tell you, I'm not a depressed person. I was responding to my environment the best way I knew how, and like life has not gotten easier. Okay, I don't know. I just feel like I can take on whatever the hell you want to throw at me. Like, life, bring it on. Yeah, so this past month and a half, things just have been like piling on top of each other. So one thing that I've been doing a lot is a lot of breath work, which I started maybe 3-4 years ago, and they really call it a practice because it doesn't just work like that. I couldn't sit still for long enough to do what I needed to do, and it was just so much discomfort in my body, and like it's hard to sit still when you're uncomfortable, isn't it? But I just did it at my own pace before bed, when I'm alone, when I wake up in the morning, and it wasn't like hardcore like this is a routine, I'm gonna do this every day, but I did my best, which I think like laid down the foundation for me starting to meditate. Meditation is something my mom has been doing for maybe 5-6 years, and she swears by it. Like, she feels really good when she meditates, and she would recommend that I do, and other people also would recommend that I do. Like, you know, people who meditate, they're like, even I, like everybody I meet, I'm like, okay, breath work and meditation. But like, if you're not ready, you're not ready. You're not gonna sit there and meditate if that's not fully what you want to do. So I meditate every day now and do breath work, but it wasn't like that to begin with. So consistency is definitely key, but I never let it, like, I never put so much pressure on myself to keep going when I felt like I couldn't. Yeah. One thing that was really important when I started this journey was to really be in tune with my body. What is it that my body needs right now, and how can I help? And my love for myself, my mind, and my body has just grown over the years. Like, it makes me sad to think, like, growing up, I would constantly be saying, like, I hate myself. I just don't feel happy in my body. I just wish I was, you know. I don't feel like that anymore, but, like, it does make me sad thinking about it. As an adult, and thinking about, like, this child that I used to be. Alright. I started therapy this year, and I think it was one of the best decisions I've made for myself. I was very hesitant on starting therapy because, I'm not gonna lie, it's expensive. And then two, like, I've just had not the best experience. So I'm doing EMDR therapy, and it's a lot of processing, remembering, trying to visualize the things from the past that have impacted me, and kind of reprocess those moments. And the therapist just guides me through that process. The first couple of weeks was so difficult. Couple of weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, maybe a month. The first month was so difficult because I was bringing up all these repressed memories that I purposely repressed, you know, bringing them back, and then feeling that like intense feeling of not being wanted, or intense feelings of anger that I was holding on to in my body. So I'm in a good place, right? I'm in a good place, but I have all these things that are like weighing me down, and I'm doing all these great things, but I feel so self-conscious, and I have no confidence in myself to like keep going, you know? So I sought out therapy to work on my past so I can move on. And it's been an overwhelmingly positive experience for me. So highly recommend if you have a lot of unprocessed childhood trauma. EMDR has really worked for me, but it does get a lot worse before it gets better. So that's another thing that has been in my self-care toolbox. So that's more generally what I've been doing in general, but more specific to right now. So as I said, I've been meditating, and then prior to meditating there's some breath work, I think that's been helping me so much. I feel just lighter. I feel lighter. I feel like I can do anything. And before I've been meditating, I've been setting some intentions, and I just want to read some out to you. I have a lot. Like I write like 10 bullet points, not exactly, but I write a few bullet points. So I've been writing down intentions or thoughts before I meditate, so I can meditate on it. Not necessarily like meditate and think about it, just it helps me just accept and believe in my affirmations. So some things that I've been writing down is something that I'm really thankful for is my body that has taken me, that has like carried me till today, and I'm thankful for my body for carrying me this far. And I've been feeling a lot of anger built up, so I wrote down, I'm letting go of anger. I'm okay with not knowing what the future holds. I trust that the universe will bless me as it has done so far. And like, this is what I can do for my body today, and tomorrow my body will thank me. And my body will be stronger for me. My body will carry me through more difficult situations with ease and grace, When I have a difficult day, I wrote, yesterday was very difficult. It's okay to feel big emotions, and it's okay to let it out. And today is a new day. This discomfort is temporary, and I will know peace again. So these are all like very redundant things, but I think it's very important to say them out loud to yourself. And then once I started feeling better in my body, I started setting other intentions. So, like, I feel good today, and for that I'm grateful. I know that the energy I put out is the energy I will receive. This one, one of my anxiety symptoms that I just like could not stand was my heart rate. If I can feel my heartbeat, like, it would send me into an anxiety. Like, it would just make my anxiety worse. Like, why am I feeling my heartbeat, So just reminding myself, like, my heart is doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's keeping me alive. It's giving me blood to my brain so I could think and make this video and do all these things, like, and just like, it's okay. And I don't know if it was like in my head. I know that I had read somewhere that if you have depression or anxiety, like, you're more sensitive to changes in your body, like your heart rate. I don't know if it's just me being less sensitive, or like just accepting that it's there and it's in the background. I don't know. And everyone's journey is different, right? So I'm just sharing mine, because what I've been doing has been working for me. I'm pretty happy. Yeah, so like, tell myself, like, I'm letting my heart know that I'm thankful for it keeping me alive, giving me strength, giving me life, but it does not have to work on overdrive anymore, because I am gonna do what I need to do to support you, my heart. It sounds silly, but like, it's been really working. And once I started feeling better about my body, I can start thinking about other things, like dreaming big, shifting away from my body and towards my goals and aspirations. I'm letting myself dream big and know that the possibilities are limitless, and if the path that I want to take doesn't exist, I have full ability to carve out that path. And I just put in some And just some things I repeat, like trust I will get in return what I put in. Same thing, like the energy I put out is what I will get in return. And oh, one thing, I was taking work stress and I was stressing out in the morning before bed after I wake up, like just thinking about work. And one day before I meditated, I said work is work. My mornings are for me and not for me to think about work. I meditated on it and I just was like, yeah, work is just work. Like, I'm gonna put my everything into it. I'm gonna like work very hard, but I'm not gonna let it come with me home. No? So those are personal things that I've been working on. And another thing that I've been doing is I've been taking a lot of classes, joining programs, poetry, painting, whatever it is. What I do is sometimes I look on Eventbrite for free art activities. I filter art because I'm an artist, but you can look up whatever brings you joy. And I just like free, so I put the free filter on. I think there are enough free things happening in the city that I don't have to, like, you know, pay for an experience or pay to learn something. Some organizations that I've been like involved with taking programs with are JAYU, Lakeshore Arts, Next Generation Arts, and these are all GTA based organizations. So I just wrapped up a Unpacking Creativity workshop series put on by Design TO and JAYU, where they brought in established artists to talk about their experience and their journey, and it gave me a lot of comfort knowing that there was a lot of uncertainty for them as well, and seeing so many different pathways to get to this career. And it's usually people get to a point in their career where they're like, this is not what I imagined, but like things worked out in a way that I was able to achieve this and that. Just saying like yes to any opportunity that makes you feel comfortable, or even sometimes just pushing yourself in spaces that don't necessarily, that it's a fine line. Like, you need to know spaces that you're uncomfortable and you don't want to be in, but spaces that you're uncomfortable in right now because you're anxious, you're new. So like pushing your comfort zone is really important. And it's been a lot of community building. I think artists are so loving and kind and encouraging, and they just think so differently. So I love bouncing ideas off of other artists, and problem solving becomes fun. And you find a lot of people to collaborate with, and then you start seeing some of the same people in different art events or whatever, and then you start feeling like, okay, I belong in this community. And at least I do. Like, I feel like a year ago I was still like shy about showing up to events that I found on the internet, but now I'm like, hey, I remember you, blah blah. Like, it's very rewarding. If you've stuck around for the end of the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate any interaction. Like, comment, share, stream it in the background while you sleep, I don't care. I really do enjoy connecting with people, so if you ever want to privately message me, if you don't want to leave a comment, I really appreciate that, and I look forward to reading about people, because I share a lot, so I love when people share back. So like, comment, subscribe, click the notification button, I don't know. Do what you need to do to get this girl going. Alright, love you.